Happy Hour starts live in less than 10 minutes. Stand by.
And now, something completely different.
And then there's this headline that I will take seriously. I can't stand the fact that they are trying to ban intoxicating hemp in Ohio. Ohio is a hard-working state. Now, can people be rude there? Of course. But it's still a hard-working state, and your governor, known as Mike DeWine, is screwing you.
Happy Hot Topic! Sandusky County Court has blocked Ohio's new ban on intoxicating hemp products for at least one area.
Good. Shout out to that judge. You know you want to smoke a doobie with him.
Of the state.
This is the latest development in the effort to stop the law after activists were unable to get enough petition signatures to put an appeal on the ballot.
Man, if you're so tripping about weed in this short lifetime, you're a loser. Who cares?
Our Columbus Bureau reporter Morgan Trout's been following every step of this debate. Today she heard from a brewer about the ban's impact on him and what that new court ruling could do.
Whatever.
It's overall just a loss for Ohio, in my opinion.
Losing products.
And losing business. That's the thing, is that governor claims to care about small businesses and then screws over small businesses.
Investment in time wiped out from underneath of me.
Means much more to Scotty Hunter than just losing dollars.
Got it.
We've had to reduce, our staff.
The brewer was...
Yeah. You see how less people are working because of, you can't have intoxicating hemp. Do you see the problem here? By you politicians controlling everything, people lost their jobs while the politicians sit there in their big houses with their nice salaries, not caring about you. Kiss my ass.
Forced to stop selling his THC-infused drinks after a new law took effect in mid-March, banning all intoxicating hemp across Ohio.
Trust me, to live in Ohio consistently, you gotta be high.
Hemp that Republican leadership points out isn't regulated by the state.
You know what's not regulated? Your personal lives. Everything you do. Freaking Republicans are always critiquing everybody else when they're the ones with the skeletons in their closets. Kiss my ass and enjoy it. It's tall and flabby.
And doesn't have an age requirement to buy.
The products that are the edibles primarily, the stuff that's not...
While you're doing this press conference, you nerd, your wife's cheating on you.
Unregulated. We don't know where it came from. It's also targeting children.
Now banned in all places.
Oh, harmful to children. You know what else is harmful to children? Cigarettes and marijuana and alcohol. But you don't ban that. You're a bunch of losers. It's because you guys weren't getting money at your dispensaries. Oh, but you claim to care about small business. Shut your ass.
In the state, but one. A Sandusky County judge has temporarily blocked the law from being enforced.
I'm glad to see a judge who I think really understands the nuance.
You know, he smokes.
Seattle area hemp distributor Cycling Frog sued the Fremont, Ohio police, trying to prevent
the pigs
them from enforcing the law. The judge argued that the state seems to be showing favoritism towards marijuana, which is...
Of course! Because that's how the state's making their money.
Still illegal.
It's a scam!
On the federal level versus hemp, which is legal federally for now.
There you go. I never want to hear anybody else say that politicians care about them. If they cared about you, they wouldn't care if you had intoxicating hemp. But all they care about is themselves. And it's screwing over this country. And trust me, Ohio needs all the good vibes they can get. And that is that. So as we all know, LeBron James talked pretty bad about the city of Memphis. Which I thought was just so uncool, dude. I mean, who do you think you are? Dude, you're a stamp pattern that won't go away because you won't let go of the past. Here is the headline.
Happy Hot Topic!
Today, Memphis Mayor Paul Young responded to LeBron James' opinion on the city of Memphis.
Good job, dude. The city of Memphis may be messed up, it may have its flaws, but LeBron, You've totally never cheated on Savannah. In Toronto, you're so faithful. You don't have any flaws. You're so perfect, LeBron.
Mayor Young invited LeBron to Memphis to roll around with him for a few hours. Now, if you haven't heard or seen
Just don't go to the hood.
what LeBron had to say about having to come to Memphis, take a listen to what...
At 41 years old, you think I want to do that? Being a nice.
What a bunch of laughing morons, bunch of yes men. Shut up!
Random Thursday. I'm not like the first guy even talk about it in the NBA. Like, we all like, you guys have to move. Go over to Nashville. You got Vanderbilt over there. You got the NASCAR. You got to...
What a moron, dude. You know that city struggles, and you came from a childhood where you didn't have everything, and now you're just an entitled brat.
Stadium, don't they got a hockey team too?
Yeah, Predators.
Like, they got everything.
Doesn't look like LeBron's going to be on the Grizzlies anytime soon, so Grizzly fans out there.
Yeah, they know. Their only chance was in 2003 if they would have won the lottery.
He's just so unlikable. Like, last week you had Michael Jordan saying there's no such thing as a GOAT, and then you got this moron.
And I might have pulled a Eli Manning and not showed up.
He's a douche.
Some harsh words there. Now, LeBron is not the only NBA player to have something to say about the city of Memphis. He's just the latest. You may remember Anthony Edwards came out and claimed that Memphis has the worst hotels in the entire NBA. But other players have come out and voiced their opinions, like Draymond Green.
Memphis, which should probably be in Nashville, should be an Eastern Conference team. Adam, let them just do us all a favor and take the team to Nashville. No harm, no foul.
This is so mean. You're all a bunch of entitled rich douchebags.
Location fee is a swap. See that arena? You ain't got to pay the relocation fee. So
whatever, Dan. Burn it out.
No harm, no foul there.
Is New Orleans and Memphis the worst destinations in the NBA?
I ain't gonna lie, Memphis probably is the worst NBA city. During the playoffs, people got robbed. The fact that you get robbed walking across the street back to the hotel is insane.
Whatever, it's insane. Maybe you guys could donate your money to help out the neighborhoods. You scumbags! Okay, there you go. I am sick and tired of how desensitized we have become to the R word. When I worked at 102.5 The Bone, Drew Garabo would have a bowling event to get rid of the hateful word. And all of a sudden, ever since Elon took over Twitter, I see that word all the time. And you know what? The rest of the world laughs at America, and that's fine. You can laugh at us all you want. I used to get offended when people laughed at us. We suck. We have a president that's using the R word.
We have 45,000 soldiers in South Korea.
Yeah, he doesn't sound so good. Almost like he's an 80-year-old idiot.
To protect us from Kim Jong-un, who I get along with very well, as you know. Do you notice he said very nice things about me? He used to call Joe Biden a mentally retarded person.
Oh, really? Good. Glad he said that. You're an idiot. You know how hateful you are? You know how much you've separated the country? And anybody out there that uses the R word, I immediately judge you. I think you're stupid. I think you're a hateful prick.
Okay, so don't tell me about your stuff. Joe Biden, he said he's a mentally retarded person. He was so nasty to Joe Biden. It was terrible.
Oh, you're never nasty to anybody. Show your ass, you orange moron. Anywho, 856-49 Hoppe. Oh, yeah. What up? It is hump day. I hope you all get laid today and all your dreams come true. But until then...
And now, back to the Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe on Fresno's Hot 97.7.
The golden age of radio is alive and well on Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Did you know most morning radio is scripted? Well, Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe is not.
Hey, this is Gary Meyer, and as refreshing as a McDonald's Coca-Cola, Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Welcome to Hoppe Hour.
is closing.
Hi, this is Ryan Hoppy's mom, and you're listening to Hoppy Hour.
Welcome back to Hoppy Hour with Ryan Hoppy.
Yes, now. What? Now. If I hit this button, boom, the whole program's gonna start. Okay, well, hit it. All right.
The semen was so big.
And now, something completely different.
Hoppy Hour starts in 4, 3, 2. Hoppy. This is Hoppy Hour with Hoppy.
Always going in, never doubted. Never worry about the dollar. No, the social trending topic. Be the hottest, such about as competition. Microscopic, never copied. I'm a giant rolling weed up, now we flying. H-O-B-P-E.
It's time for Hoppy's Inbox, only on Hoppy Hour with Ryan Hoppy.
Oh, yeah. My inbox frickin' blew up over my Cleveland rant. Message from some woman named AAR, who's from Cleveland, on my Snapchat. Hey, Ryan, what are you talking about? People in Ohio aren't rude, you douchebag. Quite funny because I was saying people in Ohio are rude, and then she calls me a douchebag. Isn't that in itself rude? Next message. Ryan, thank you for calling out the president, and thank you for speaking your mind about the use of the R word. I have a son who is mentally challenged, and I can't stand people that use that word. Keep up the good work. Next message. Ryan, what are you doing? You are no different than a Rover's Morning Glory and Mike Calta copycat. Alrighty. That's just some of the messages I got. Like I said, hot ass women get hit on, I get harassed. So it's just beautiful. Love it. Totally not. It's just whatever. You just kind of get used to it, you know. You're just like, whatever, dude. You do you, boo. It appears like you're miserable people, and that's fine. I just said people, not sure why. So I noticed they have that show Comics Unleashed, which I didn't realize was paid programming. I didn't realize, A, that Byron Allen was that rich, and that B, he pays to be on TV. The show is watchable. I mean, it's kind of a douchey name, Comics Unleashed, when it's pretty much just pre-scripted, you know. But I was seeing all these comments. Boomers were saying that Jimmy Kimmel will get the ratings from Colbert, even though the reason Colbert is going off is because of his ratings. And it's like, I don't think it's just boomers, but it was just boomers in the comment section of the LA Times article I saw. You do realize that late night TV is dead, right? You do realize that once Trump got elected in 2016, it just became liberal propaganda. And I'm not a Trump guy at all. I'll give him due when he is, deserves his due. But I think he's due. That was terrible. But what I'm saying to you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is late night TV used to be an escape from the world. You used to be able to just kind of forget about what's going on. And that was fine. But when it's 11:30 at night, if I'm not in the Midwest, do I really want to hear about the president before I shut my eyes? I wonder how many people that watch Colbert and watch Jimmy Kimmel think about Trump while they're sleeping. Me, I think about my career and my past. So honestly, maybe a dream about Trump would be better. 856-49-HOPPY. That's 856-494-6773. So, yesterday I went downtown to Steep Station to see my friend Tim, who is a kava tender. And Steep Station's one of my favorite kava bars. Oh, St. Petersburg in the Bay Area. Everybody asks me, where should I go for kava? Okay. This list is in no order. This is just where I go. And it ain't dignitary. Why do you have to be such a douche, Ian Beckles? I thought we were friends. Anyway. Yeah, we'll probably piss him off. My places are either Kava House on 4th Street with Kayla Kava Tending. She's the best. And her very nice boyfriend, who's also one of the owners, Nick, who knows me from my previous radio life, but is a really good dude. And then there's also Kava House on US 19 and 54th. So the Kava House brand is A, one of the ones I like. B, I like Zenden out there in Largo with the Grill family, owned by Caleb. That's a good one, too. And C, the other one I like is Steep Station in downtown St. Pete, especially Tuesday nights when there's EDM music. My friend Tim is kava tending. So there's that. I just feel like saying that. People go, where should I go? Where should I go? Where should I go? Hey, go there. You'll be fine. I would say go to the chill room, but never mind. 856-494-6773. You know what I've realized? Well, first of all, before I say this, some people think I'm autistic. I'm not. I have ADD. I have ADHD, and I'm severely bipolar. So I'm more neurodivergent than I would say autistic. I do have a few quirks, though. I am learning from producing 48 episodes of the Hammer and Hank Show with Henry Oakes and Ryan Happy. Can you believe that? 48 episodes. Oh, how the time flies. It's like that song by Roscoe Dash. Let it fly. Anyway, autistic people are so much better than non-autistic people. Autistic people, when they're medicated and when they're trained correctly, trained sounds rude, but like when they are parented correctly and have a good upbringing, they're some of the nicest people you will ever be around. I mean, my buddy Hammer and Hank always puts me in a good mood. He always makes me so happy. And if you're not sure why he makes me happy, here is his amazing PSA.
Hello again. It's your favorite San Francisco DJ, Hammer and Hank. I may look normal, but the truth is, I have a condition known as autism. That's right, it's a condition, not a disease. Fact is, autism can strike anyone, regardless of who they are. People with autism normally have difficulties in verbal and non-verbal communication skills, social interactions, and leisure activities. In a recent study, people with autism are less likely to have a job and more likely to become homeless. I beat the odds by having loving friends and family, having a college education. I have even worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an honored personality for many years. Always remember that people with autism want the same things as you, to be happy and successful. To find out more about autism, please contact your local mental health center or visit autismspeech.org. This is Hammer and Hank, and I appreciate your kindness.
Oh, yeah. This is Hobby Hour. I think you know that. So, yesterday, what was my point? I'm pulling an ADHD radio thing. I talked about my favorite kava bars, but didn't explain why I brought it up. So yesterday, it was like 6 p.m. and I had worked all day and went home for a little bit. I did this thing where I work all day, I go home for about an hour, and then I go to a kava bar at night. Sometimes a kava bar during the day to work remotely, to work on my podcast. A lot of times it's funny when I go to kava bars, a lot of people are like playing pool or just being douchebags. And then I'm over here working. But I was like, you know what? I want to be nostalgic today. It's 6 p.m. I used to drive down 275 right when you get on right off of Roosevelt. And I want to feel like I'm in my 20s again. And I did that during 6 p.m. traffic. And I have traffic figured out. Because only people in the Tampa Bay area will get this. But as you get off to Howard Franklin, and then you have the on-ramp from Roosevelt, nobody knows how to merge. And everybody's freaking out because they're like, oh my God, people are merging. But then, like, when you go past Roosevelt, or when you go past Gandhi, and you go past 54th and 38th, and then once you get to 22nd, it's really weird. Everybody starts speeding up. Because whenever there's traffic, you're like, oh, is there a crash? But here's the thing. Because I'm from a big city. As my family says in North Carolina, I'm a Yankee, which I used to take offense to because I hate the Yankees. But you know what I've realized? Is that every car is like 7 feet apart from each other. And they're going under the speed limit. So that's why it's taking forever. It's because you got people chilling out, man. They're just vibing to life. If you do that in any city, Atlanta, Chicago, any of those cities, that ain't going to work. And you know what I did to get ahead? No. What I did, it was not a Gigi Hadid of giving ahead. No. The way I got ahead was there's an express lane that takes you all the way past until the Gandhi exit ends, and it's all the way to the left, heading southbound. And there's those like little like cones that stick out that don't allow you to go into that lane. But each cone is probably separated. It's like that little thing that they stick in the ground. I don't know what it's called. I'm not technical. I can't even say technical. Jesus Christ. But there's like those little cones that separate that you can't go over. But each cone is about a foot or two separated. But then there's like a little space in between about 10 of them where there's like 5 feet. And I just went into that area and just sped across and was able to save time. Now, did I still have to sit in traffic? Yeah. But I went past like 50, 70 cars. It was great. If you're ever in that predicament, I suggest you do it. Just make sure there's not cops around. That's all I would say. I was losing my mind. People drive like they have nowhere to go. Do you not want to go home to your wife? What are you doing? I'm trying to get places. Are you not trying to get places? Are you just vibing out to the world, man? Nothing's a vibe like, driving through Tampa Bay traffic. Oh, yeah, nothing is just as exciting. The worst is when you got to piss. So let's get to some Instagram clips. That was our opening monologue. If you have a comment about the opening monologue, 856-49-HOPPY, HOPP. It's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me, ryanhoppyradio@gmail.com. So, Morris Chestnut, pretty good actor. I believe he was in the Anaconda movie, the second one, The Hunt for Red October. That was a good movie. No one's ever seen it. Morris Chestnut, Anaconda. Yes, he was in that movie. I had that DVD. It was great. I used to watch it all the time. It was better than the second one. It was like cheesy bad. Look up Anaconda, The Hunt for Red Orchid. Not October. It's good. But I like him. He's been in some TV shows. Morris Chestnut's a handsome guy, good actor. Seems like a good guy. But he did something that is disgraceful. No, it was not racism. No, it was not politically motivated. He talked to Gayle King, I believe it was on CBS Mornings, and says he doesn't agree with sex on the first dates. Bro, what are you doing? Why would you do that? Are you trying to ruin it for the rest of us that want to get our rocks off? What are you doing? I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's because we have like a lot of conservative politicians right now. And we have a conservative president who used to be liberal. So it's a facade. But I don't understand like the shaming of sex on a first date. Life's short, especially if you're on a first date. It's a Friday night and the girl's busy. You're not going to see her till next Friday. You don't think she's going to bang someone else? I don't get it. Let me get laid.
Imagine what you think about sex on a first date.
I would say absolutely not.
Yeah.
All right. He says that, but then when he got a hot-ass snub buddy ready to ride you, it's different.
I would actually agree with you on that.
You agree on that?
Well, what did you guys do on your first date? Gayle King and Oprah Winfrey? Did Stedman sit in the corner? Did Stedman pull a Bubba the Love Sponge?
Although I've had many women say to me that that's very antiquated thinking, that if you're attracted to each other and you want to have sex on the first date, you should just go for it.
Okay. Now, I don't want to say having sex on a first date with a classy girl shouldn't happen, but with a trashy girl, it should. But it's like, if the vibe is there and she's rubbing up on you, and she's rubbing your back. You know, like when you're on a first date and you go back to the apartment and like you are like essentially dry humping, like you're just making out hard. You might even get to see some nipple. But then it's like, I gotta wait. Why? You could be dead in 5 minutes. Let's bang. You could be dead tomorrow. I'm very much, because of my ADHD. My mom described it best. When I went to go work for conservative radio, she said, Ryan, are you sure your lifestyle of hedonism is going to agree with the conservative values of that job? She was calling me a slut. There you go. Let's see what we got here. Rapper Lil Tajay calls Offset a rat.
This thing I seen was Offset looking at me like this. Yo, that shot me. That shot me. La, is a rat. I don't do no damn fighting.
I feel like I lost IQ points listening to him. He's a moron. I'm sorry. That might sound a little heartless. But hey, that was a good song by Kanye West. So heartless. Cardi B threatens thieves after $60,000 was spent on her stolen credit card. By the way, this is the same Cardi B who bragged about robbing men back in the day. So it's one of those things that I don't really feel bad for her.
Cardi B, she does not play about her money.
Not going to jail by the end of the week.
Cardi B hopped on Instagram Live saying she recently discovered her Amex was missing, but she shrugged it off until she noticed a purchase on her account for about $40,000 at Saks Fifth Avenue. And if that wasn't already enough, another $20,000 at the Apple Store.
What the $40,000 Amex on Saks?
The video is actually hilarious. Cardi starts breaking down exactly what the suspects look like, even reading their outfits like a full investigation.
I got clear picture of you mother US.
Yeah, that was kind of dumb. They had to, I'm not trying to encourage how to rob from a millionaire, but if you're gonna do it, you got to go somewhere where your face isn't seen. I don't know. I don't know how you would do it, because even if you were to get cash from an ATM, then there's just but you can't be doing it that way.
Is bald headed with a very thick beard, got a stomach, and one of y'all is short.
So she doesn't like short people. Let me see how tall. So let me see here. Stefan Diggs' height. He is 6 foot. Let me look up Offset. I'm gonna guess 5'9". It'd be weird if Offset was tall. He's 5'9". I guessed it. Woo! I am smart. SMRT, like Homer Simpson says.
One of y'all got a gray silver jacket.
Cardi says whoever took her Amex card is out on free borrowed time because she knows what they look like and she's not about to let them get away with her money.
All right, there you go. Cardi B just skanks me out. It's just like, oh, God, you should just shut up. Blah, blah, blah. You're the worst. You never shut up. Never do. You're just constantly talking over and over again. So Selena Powell was exposing Stefan Diggs for leaving Cardi B in the hospital.
He said that Stefan went to the hospital when she gave birth and was only there for a few hours because when they were signing the birth certificate, the nurse told her, like, yeah, because you're legally married, it has to be Offset's name or your name.
That's spicy.
And so he got mad, like last name. Mm-hmm. And he got mad and abandoned her for like 3 days.
Father of the year. That's going to be a great life for that kid. JC from Backstreet Boys was doing like some type of Comic-Con, you know, where they sit at the tables behind like a blue curtain and a blue table set. And he was asked about the chance of an NSYNC tour.
Okay, so what's he gonna take? No. What do we need to do? We were gonna do it.
He said it's a miracle. It's terrible on you. But, you know, the show's not always perfect. And that's kind of the vibe I go for. Here's the court hearing for Taylor Frankie Paul. She was given 8 hours per week with her son.
Concerns going both ways, quite frankly. I do have some concerns.
Yeah, Dakota definitely ain't clean cut.
Concerns on the one hand that perhaps there has been some, as I indicated, maybe pushing of buttons to get a reaction. It's certainly been, no one disputes a volatile relationship. As I looked at some of the evidence that was submitted, it seemed like a lot of this was going on when he was coming to her place of residence.
Got it.
That could have an impact. Even if he was trying to provoke a response, the reactions that actually...
Yeah, you can't be reacting like that like a crazy broad.
...occurred, they're very troubling.
There you go. Very troubling. I love seeing all the feminists defend her. Yes! 856-49-HOPPY. It's 856-494-6773. People are saying there's a 70% chance that Trump will get impeached. What would be the point? He'll get away with it like he's gone away with everything. I see all the liberals. I want to impeach him. Why? Nothing's going to happen. It's going to be a waste of your time, my time, and everybody's time. There's literally no point. So I'm really getting into Fetty Wap. I think Fetty Wap's a cool rapper. And he says he gave his first $1 million check to a friend who helped him out early on.
Check. I had it in my hand. The one I gave it to, never speak again. I never seen it.
I did.
Yeah, I ain't never seen it. Like, yeah, because that was my promise on, like, you feel me? Like, because he put all the money up for us to, like, really get lit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but you got to pay it all back? Or what? Like,
nah, I ain't have to do nothing, but, you know what I'm saying? It's just being loyal. I don't fault nobody, you feel me? Because
I want to be friends with Fetty Wap.
We both just ain't really know too much, so.
Yeah, it's a good guy, that Fetty Wap. I gotta listen more to his new album. I was listening to it at the pool. I was enjoying it. Supposedly Offset owes a lot of people money. He owes Stefan Diggs $8,000, and no, he owes Des Bryant $8,000, not Stefan Diggs. That'd be spicy. And then Ebro from Ebro in the Morning, which is now Ebro, Rosenberg, and Diaz, or whatever that show's called. It's a long name. You know, the same Ebro that has to preach to you about his opinions are better than yours. Well, here's what he said about how Offset owes him $5,000 over a Super Bowl bet.
You and Offset have a bet?
He owes me $5,000.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
He does.
Was it a serious... Yo, Baskin. Come on, man.
Oh, God.
Offset's fine. I tried to call him last night.
All right, there you go. Good luck with that.
But was it a serious bet?
You know, Ebro's learning very quickly that a lot of the people that were, and I learned this when I left the Bone, because they're douchebags. Besides Drew Garabo and John Senning and Roger and JP. But when you leave Mike Oliver, until he stops talking to me, when you leave a radio station, you find out who your true friends are.
Bet?
Yeah, we bet on the Super Bowl in New Orleans.
Now, if you had lost, would you have paid him?
I mean, I bet $5,000. I was prepared to pay him $5,000.
I'm Ebro. Jay, can't figure out why I lost my show. I talk like this. I should not be critiquing people's voices. Lauren Conrad went on the Kristen Cavallari podcast and said she's done with reality TV.
I think over the years, you've been...
It's very weird seeing them get along because they used to hate each other.
I think over the years, you've been pretty selective with what you'll kind of revisit and what you won't. So I'm curious why you agreed to do the reunion.
So I agreed to do the reunion because, well, there was a couple reasons. One, obviously this started off because you and Steven did your podcast and you did such a good job. Like, I love how you like celebrated that show. Like, it was really fun. Like, you were just reliving memories. And I was like, oh, that was a really nice way to do that. Yeah. So I felt good about that. And then
when you came on the pod,
I did, of course,
which was great.
No, and that was, I talked to Steven afterwards. He was like,
Joe Budden's the one that began calling it a pod.
To do this. I was like, great. So I was like, if we can do it in this way, that sounds really nice. I'm also like at a point where I don't really do anything anymore, and
I'll do you all night, honey.
I would love to put a pin in my career on television. Yeah. And I was like, it would be really cool to end my career with the same people I started it with.
There you go. 856-49 Hoppy. Bill Gates is going to testify to the House. Ronnie Ortiz Magro, ex-girlfriend had to call cops to the house. Wait, let me read this for you. I'm reading the headline from TMZ that's all jumbled. Jersey Shore's Ronnie had the police called on him by his ex-girlfriend, Kirsten, who told officers she was separating from him and needed to get her things. According to a police report out of Miami, 34-year-old Kirsten called police on March 29th. Man, every girlfriend calls the cops on him. I don't know if it's because of the roids or what, but he's a douchebag. Oh, he definitely is. Alabama barker was seen walking around like she's a porn star. Mm-hmm. And we will put that on the front page of RyanHoppyRadio.com. God, I would, if I had 5 minutes with Alabama. She'd love it so much it'd be 50 minutes. Mm-hmm. That's if it could last that long. She's so freaking fine. It's just kind of weird that lingerie was probably bought by Travis Barker. He bought her some lingerie for Christmas and then walked it back. It's kind of weird encouraging your daughter to be promiscuous. Mm-hmm. But hey, I don't live in Hollywood, so maybe I don't quite get it. Maybe I'm just missing out. I don't think so. I don't think it's normal to buy your daughter lingerie. I don't think that's that. I don't know. Maybe I'm old school. Maybe I'm new school. But it's just a little weird. Don't you think it's weird? As I upload this to RyanHoppyRadio.com. All right, it's up. Go to RyanHoppyRadio.com. Scroll down. As discussed on the show. There you go. All right. Man, I farted in the studio. I'm not trying to be like lowbrow humor, where people talk about farts, but oh my God, I'm disgusted with myself. It's a bit of cold coffee, bagel, and chicken wings from last. It's disgusting. Go away. God, it smells horrible. Jesus Christ. I wish I could smoke weed in here. Jesus Christ. Get rid of the smell. Wow, it smells terrible. Gross. All right, what's going on with TMZ?
Today on TMZ.
Hey, who knew? Taylor Frankie Paul is leaving the Mormon church.
Yeah, they're glad to get rid of that dumb broad.
Which is interesting because if she stayed, she would have broken about 52 of the tenets of Mormonism.
I honestly feel like because we've been reaching out to the Mormon church for comment about all this stuff, and I wonder if
they got sick of it.
Called her and they're like, girl, we gotta just separate the ties.
I never thought about that.
U.S. Senator Rick Scott at Disney.
He's a douchebag. That was a long one. He looks like a real life penis because he's a dickhead.
Amid the government shutdown. So he posts, hey TMZ, should we be in D.C.? Yes, but I don't make that decision.
It's such a cop-out.
Yeah, it really is. Rick Scott could be doing anything else, but he's a loser.
Their job is to figure out a compromise.
They did, and Mike Johnson wouldn't put it through.
Shut up! If you don't like what the leadership is doing, vote the leadership out. He's the one that sent everybody home.
He sucks at his job. A lot of people who suck at their job.
Like you, honey.
Kanye West. So obviously he had his 2 sold out shows at SoFi. So the Wireless Festival in London just announced that Kanye is going to be the headliner. Some of the sponsors though clearly aren't happy because Pepsi and PayPal have already pulled out.
You don't want to say it, but this show that Kanye put on looked amazing.
The lighting actually...
Yeah, it's probably a good one.
It was pretty good.
He should have done lighting with like a Star of David.
That would be kind of funny. Olivia Dean, she deleted all of her social media apps off of her phone.
A lot of Gen Z is wanting to get off of social media more.
I am Zillennial because I was born between 93 to 97. And it's not that I'm getting it off my phone, but I count my screen time. And after a certain time, I try not to look at it.
Schools are finally implementing no phone, no social media.
My generation, when we had cell phones, they took them all away. How did it go back to where we did allow? And same, honestly, same with the dress code?
When I was in student government, I waged a campaign.
Hey, what? Harvey Levin would be in student government.
Campaign to end the dress code.
Well, what were people wearing that was such a big deal? They're showing cleavage and stuff.
Hollywood is like, we need a dress code now.
Love it. I love TMZ. They're such trash bags. It's amazing. It's great. It's awesome. All right. It is time for some other news. Are you ready? Let's go.
Happy hot topic. Little TJ's legal team is speaking out.
Oh, yeah, he's in a little bit of trouble. Get what I did there? His name's Lil.
After Offset was shot outside the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Florida on April 6th.
Yeah, it was the most exciting thing that happened that night at the Hard Rock.
The In My Head rapper's attorney reacts to her client being arrested and charged in connection with the incident by the Seminole Police Department. The representative shares in a statement on Instagram April 7th, "We are issuing this release in regards to false rumors that Little TJ was involved in a shooting which occurred at the valet area of the Seminole Hard Rock Hollywood."
Oh, they're gangsters!
Which resulted in non-life-threatening injuries to Offset, formerly a member of Migos.
All right. Thank you. I didn't know they was a part of Migos. Shut up.
She's covered. And it's like, so she's like a walking piece of art.
Zendaya's mom is proving her support will always be permanent.
Man, Zendaya's mom looks nothing like her. Let me look this up real quick. Is Zendaya adopted? No, she's not. She just looks nothing. She's from Oakland. Oh, she's gangsta.
During her April 3rd interview on the Jennifer Hudson show, Zendaya reveals how she convinced her 50-year-old mom, Claire Stormer, to get her first tattoo.
Yeah, I like tattoos. My mom, actually, I convinced her to get her first tattoo at 50 years old.
Really?
I drew it for her.
Oh, that's nice. The 29.
All right, there you go. She got way too many tattoos now. I don't like tattoos on girls, I'll be honest.
Chris Hughes is reflecting on his relationship with JoJo Siwa.
Man, shut up. He has got to feel like the man. Before that, all she was doing was licking carpet. But then he converted her over and turned her into a bisexual.
7th, the Love Island alum takes to his Instagram to highlight the anniversary of when he and the Dance Mom star first met on season 24 of Celebrity Big Brother UK. He writes alongside a series of photos of the two together. 1 year ago today, I discovered your existence. The first thing I ever said to you was, "You're very colorful," and that color still radiates every day.
And now we see the white stuff at night. All right, on that delightful now, what's going on here?
Happy hot topic.
I so get when you have kids and you have a busy life and your body changes and you get older and things just aren't the same. And just hearing your story, I just thought of how I felt 2 days ago walking down the street on a Sunday with my daughter.
Walking down the street singing, do-I-diddy-diddy-dub-diddy.
Drew Barrymore is getting candid. During a segment called Scared to Wear on the April 6th episode of her Drew Barrymore show, the actress teared up discussing how her body has changed throughout the years, including after having 2 C-sections, while speaking with a mom of 4 named Dawn, who had revealed her struggle wearing form-fitting clothes after losing 75 pounds. After Dawn shared her story in a video message, she joined Drew, as well as Ross Matthews, Sunny Anderson, and Christina Zios.
I love Ross going back to Jay Leno.
In a new fitted look, leading the 2 women to share the emotional moment.
All right, so she's insecure about her C-sections. Oh my God! Is that how bad incels are? You're that insecure about your body? You look great!
Happy hot topic!
ChatGPT is at the center of a potential lawsuit accusing of advising an alleged mass shooter on how to commit heinous crimes.
All right, I love ChatGPT. I use it every day. Obviously, the logos I post of the national days with a blue dot, which is an homage to the T-Man show. Obviously, that's AI. So I'm not anti-ChatGPT. But I will tell you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the thing is, it's a little too easy to convince. Like sometimes it'll be like, I can't make this logo because of copyright. And I'm like, pretty please. And it's like, I can't make this logo. And then after like the 7th time, if you want them to make something, be nice to it. Treat it like your best friend.
A Florida attorney says that he's planning to file suit against the leading AI chatbot in connection to the mass shooting at Florida State University last April.
All right, so ChatGPT's in constant trouble. I'm hoping that they don't ruin it for the rest of us, douchebags.
Malcolm in the Middle's Eric Persullivan is out and about as the series revival is set to release April 10th.
He's probably like, fuck, because it's obvious he wants nothing to do with the show, and that's fine. But what I'm saying to you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is the fact that nobody was really like going, oh, where's the guy from Malcolm in the Middle? Because we didn't even really know what Dewey looked like when he grew up. Man, did he age. But here's what I'm saying. Now that the show's coming back and whatever, all of a sudden it kind of feels like he's in the spotlight, and he probably hates that.
The former actor who played...
Yeah, you look at this picture of him. Oh, my God. He does not look happy, man.
In the hit TV show from 2000 to 2006, was spotted returning home with groceries in Boston, Massachusetts.
He says, I just want to be in Boston. What did he buy? He bought shaving cream. He bought a razor. And it looks like a bag of chips. Very interesting purchase. Very Dewey.
Happy Hot Topic! Taylor Frankie Paul is asking the courts for a protective order against her ex-boyfriend Dakota Mortensen.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think you need a protective order from anybody. You're a crazy moron.
Nearly 3 weeks since he was granted one of his own against Taylor.
All right, so there you go. I'm glad they produce kids. Morons. That's why not everybody should have kids.
Happy Hot Topic!
The Valley Persian-style star Reza Farahan is claiming he had a relationship with the Biggest Loser trainer Bob Harper.
Oh, yeah. Man on man action.
And his late husband, Scott. According to Reza, he became...
All right, so they had gay sex. That's interesting, isn't it? I don't want to think about it. Even though I'm pro.
Lindsey Vonn isn't ruling out a return to the slopes.
I am. Listen, I would say probably don't do it. She's in denial that she's old.
As the skier continues to recover from injuries sustained during a crash at the Milano Cortina Olympics in February, she's looking at her long-term goals. In fact, the incident has motivated her to potentially try again. The 41-year-old tells Today on April 7th, I never got a final run. I never got to say goodbye. I think it leaves a door slightly open.
Say goodbye by making a video. Save your body!
She continues, maybe I would do one more race to say goodbye. Maybe I'll race again. It might be fun to do one more run. We'll see. When Today anchor Craig Melvin asks if she's seriously entertaining a comeback, Lindsay quips, I mean, much to my family.
I'll come on that back.
Dismay, yes. The gold medalist's 2026 Olympic dreams were shattered after she crashed while competing in the women's downhill final on February 8th. The athlete...
You know what's weird? I did not watch 1 minute of the Olympics. I just had no interest at all. It didn't interest me. Not whatsoever.
This morning, convicted drug dealer Jasveen Singh facing sentencing for her role in the death of beloved actor Matthew Perry.
Yeah, ketamine queen may be a terrible person, but she's a hot piece of ass.
The woman prosecutors nicknamed the Ketamine Queen pleaded guilty to 5 counts, including distribution of ketamine resulting in death and serious bodily injury to Mr. Perry. Now, prosecutors are asking for a 15-year sentence for Singh, who is the latest in the group of individuals to be sentenced in connection to Perry's death.
There you go. So she's getting sentenced. I wonder if she regrets it. I wonder if Mag regrets it.
Actress Aubrey Plaza is expecting her first child with partner Chris Abbott 1 year after her husband Jeff Baina's death.
Man, when you look at this, I wonder if she was with him before her husband's death. Because Aubrey Plaza kind of has that personality. Everybody kind of thought it was cute at first, but she kind of has that bitchy personality. She's just like, shut your ass.
The White Lotus star's rep confirms to People magazine that Aubrey is expecting her first child with partner Chris Abbott and that the baby is due in the fall. While Aubrey and Chris have not previously discussed their romantic relationship,
I I didn't even know they were banging.
They have a long working history together.
Oh, a long working history. Oh, she totally didn't cheat on her husband.
Appearing in the 2020 film Black Bear, as well as the off-Broadway revival of Danny and the Deep Blue Sea in 2023.
That's good. That's good.
Tori Spelling is sharing an update after her recent car crash.
Man, Tori Spelling and Aubrey Plaza would be such a good threesome.
Days after the Beverly Hills 90210 star and her 4 kids were hospitalized following a car accident, Tori, who shares kids Liam, Stella, Hattie, Finn, and Beau with ex-husband Dean McDermott, reflects on the situation. Tori says this in an April 7th Instagram video.
We're okay. But it's been really overwhelming. We are so grateful and so lucky.
I would agree. You definitely are lucky.
Exes Kelsey Ballerini and Chase Stokes have a near miss during an outing in LA.
Oh, yeah, you definitely don't want to be around your ex.
3 months after the couple broke up, they each stepped out at the Fashion Trust U.S. Awards April 7th.
All right, so they were there at that. Can you tell today's a little more of a fast-paced show? Not trying to be here all day. That's what I'm going to tell you. Oh, it's time for Hoppe's Hoops.
Yo.
Whatever.
Ryan Hoppe on the mic, breaking down the scenes. NBA drama, living out the dreams. Ex-wives wilder, stories about the queens. Dropping knowledge bombs, all in on the schemes. Hoppe's loose, man, he knows it all. From scandals to the court, rise and fall. Tune in, now you'll have a ball. Hoppe Hour got that shock and awe. MJ to Kobe, legends in the game. Shaq's big presence, true Hall of Fame. Hoppe spills the tea, ain't playing tame. Behind the curtain, nothing left the same. Hoppe's loose, man, he knows it all. From scandals to the court, rise and fall. Tune in, now you'll have a ball. Hoppe Hour got that shock and awe. Crazy exes, wild and scandalous. League full of stories, ain't nothing fabulous. Ryan breaks it down, gets unanimous. Tune the Hoppe Hour, never anomalous. Y'all know the score, but he dives deeper. Locker room secrets, stats like a keeper. Voices every week, analysis sweeper. NBA's real talk cuts through the sleeper. Hoppe's hoops, man, he knows it all. From scandals to the court, rise and fall. Tune in, now you'll have a ball. Hoppe Hour got that shock and awe. Hoppe's loose, man, he knows it all. From scandals to the court, rise and fall. Tune in, now you'll have a ball. Hoppe Hour got that shock and awe. Hoppe Hour got that shock and awe. Hoppe Hour got that shock.
So LeBron was out last night against the Thunder because he doesn't want to lose to them because he's a loser at this point of his career. And Doc Rivers, man, Doc Rivers is such a tool. He supposedly had a team meeting with the Bucks and said that the team needs to look up his resume. Here's his resume. He's had 3 blown 3-1 leads, the most in NBA history. Most Game 7 losses. Also lost 4 series after having a 3-2 lead. So, yeah, that's your resume, douchebag. And it'll always be your resume. You got into the Hall of Fame because of 2008 Celtics.
Happy Hot Topic!
She took care of me, but God took care of me the most.
Lamar.
Oh, God. Lamar Odom, you are so lucky you had Chloe, dude. She saved your life, and you're such a narcissistic loser that now you're claiming something that's not real, like God is the reason you lived. No, you cheated on Chloe with a bunch of gross prostitutes at the Bunny Ranch, and she's still stuck by your side, you idiot.
Odom is reflecting on his past following the release of his Netflix documentary Untold: The Life and Death of Lamar Odom. The former NBA star is downplaying ex-wife Khloe Kardashian's role in the aftermath of his near-fatal overdose at a Nevada brothel in 2015.
Yeah, that definitely makes her feel like crap, but she had no reason to be nice to him. He was cheating on her with prostitutes and almost overdosed, and she was by his side for every second. And then he goes on TV, oh, it's because of God. Shut up. God doesn't care about you. He almost died.
During an April 6th appearance on Today with...
Oh, and he's wearing his shades indoors. You're a douche.
Jenna and Chanel, host Jenna Bush Hager asked Lamar if he felt that Khloe had saved his life.
In some ways, God saved my life.
Oh, God saved my life. Dude, you were such a good player on the Celtics, and now that's forgotten.
My Lord saved my life.
As Jenna and Chanel noted, Khloe had filed for divorce from Lamar after 6 years of marriage shortly before his overdose.
Yeah, she deserves so much better. He's such a loser.
However, she stayed by his side as he recovered from the 6 heart attacks and 12 strokes he suffered while he was in a coma for 3 days.
Yeah. Was that because of God?
She rode hard for you, you know?
Yeah, she did. She took care of me. But God took care of me the most.
All right, then. You do you, boom. No wonder you're a loser. You don't even know how to give credit because you're a narcissist. Oh, yeah. You got 168 days till the NFL returns. I'm so excited. And, I don't know. I kind of miss football, but then to me it represents, like, I'm so excited about it being, even though it's cloudy today, but I'm so excited about the days being longer and the sun usually being out in Florida that I don't really care about the NFL. We got the NBA playoffs coming up. We got the play-in tournament. We got the Stanley Cup playoffs, and then I guess baseball. All the Rays fans will quit caring in a month. Oh yeah, time will fly. Let it fly, like Roscoe Dash says. And then it'll be August, and it'll be time for camp.
Rabel and Diana Rossini are sharing their side of the story. Hours after photos surfaced of the New England Patriots head coach and the Athletics NFL reporter visiting an Arizona hotel together, the pair spoke out against claims that their encounter was romantic.
Oh, yeah! It probably was.
The photos obtained by Page 6, Mike and Diana shared a hug and appeared to dance with their fingers interlocked while on a roof at the hotel.
He definitely cheated!
Other pictures show the pair lounging in their swimsuits by the pool and sitting in the hot tub together.
He just Robert Kraft. He wanted a massage.
Together. Mike, who celebrated his 26th anniversary with his wife Jen Vrabel last year.
Oh, she's so old looking. No wonder he cheated. He went for the hot piece of ass.
Said in an April 7th statement to Page 6, quote, "These photos show a completely innocent interaction and
oh yeah, totally. They didn't bang or anything.
Any suggestion otherwise is laughable."
It's laughable.
Family of Chicago Bears legend Steve Mongo McMichael is sharing his diagnosis of severe CTE.
Oh, that sucks.
CTE is the brain disease caused by repeated head injuries. The Boston University CTE Center made that diagnosis a year after McMichael's death, which followed a 5-year battle with ALS.
I've heard about his wife, that she totally didn't cheat on him while he was dying. She was so faithful.
The center says researchers found that NFL players are 4 times more likely to develop ALS than other men.
That sucks. Radio news time.
Hey, yo. Motherfuckers. I make killers. Motherfuckers. Hey.
Oh, what is it?
Yo. Static crackles, Hoppe on the air, spilling secrets, man, he don't care. Airing out the closet, skeletons in pairs. DJ Drama, he's the one who dares.
Oh yeah, I see this news here.
Even in the back room.
Sigma Audio Networks is going to syndicate Don Cheeto from one of my favorite shows, Mornings with Mero.
Baseline boom, radio snitching.
Which is on Hot 97 in New York.
Exposing the booth, no more lies.
Watch out, Breakfast Club. There's some new competition in town.
Out the spot. Morning shows faker than they laughs at 6. Producers ghostwrite, hosts rate the script.
Got it.
Turns running miles.
Nothing's faker than a Joe show on that FLZ.
Counting clicks.
And he can thank his daddy for that job.
Cutting through veneers. Pulling cards, no regard for careers.
Daddy, thank you.
All in tears. Jingle, jingling, fake contest.
You're welcome, son.
40, same song singing. Corporate puppet.
You're definitely not as talented as me, though.
Poppy's here and the tea still singing.
All right, it's time for Tampa Bay news.
Yeah. It's Hoppe Hour, we about to go live.
Got it.
Tampa Bay News is the place we arrive. From the beach to the bay and the city's crazy moves. We got stories hotter than the Florida grooves. Tampa Bay News, we making it spin. All Hoppe Hour when the real begins. Turn it up loud, let's get in the mix. From St. Pete to the world, we bringing the fix. Bringing the fix, 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 come on. Hot Topic.
Hey, it's MJ from the MJ Morning Show on Q105, 104.7 FM Tampa Bay, and you're listening to the Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Breaking news, a poor Charlotte high school teacher ends up in handcuffs.
And now DCF is getting involved. Gulf Coast News anchor Peter Bush is getting answers for parents.
Deputies arrested this teacher for domestic violence, saying,
"Loser!"
He smashed a beer can against a woman's head.
I don't mean to laugh, it's ridiculous.
Deputies arrested 44-year-old Raymond Chubley.
I bet he loves listening to Mike Kelter in the morning.
After a reported battery at a house on Cochran Boulevard.
All right, you don't want to be near anything with the Cochrans. I don't know what that means. All right, time for Cleveland news. A city that's totally not mean.
Static crackle, mic pops, the hour is Hoppe. Cleveland skyline foggy, steel mills choppy. City on the Cuyahoga, hearts heavy, never sloppy. Radio waves carry tales, but they ain't glossy. Concrete jungle, potholes where dreams collapse. Downtown echoes the cabs and faded caps. Past the preaching hustle, corner kids trading maps. Where the vibes Midwest, but the struggle overlaps. Cleveland news, where the truth gets raw. Rust Belt blues, every crack, every flaw. Unfiltered takes, no sugar, no draw. Hoppe on the mic, spitting facts, no law. Back alleys whisper, still grit in the air. Hoppe pulling cars, city troops laid bare. Bars sharper than the skyline, no time to spare. Opinions heavy as the lake, but he don't care. Radio days, static hum in the booth. Voice booming through the speakers, hitting with the truth. Tower City shadows, echoing the youth. Uncut, unpolished, Cleveland's the proof. Hoppe blends, no rose tint, just grind. Every segment a slice of Cleveland's mind. From the flats to the heights, stories combined. Unfiltered, unbothered, unrefined.
Good Monday evening. Thank you for being here with us tonight. I'm Katie Houston.
Gosh, it's hot.
Rob Powers, Damon Maloney's off tonight. No doubt you've heard.
Yeah, that's that thing where like the news anchor has to say someone's out because they don't want to. The news anchor that's out doesn't want to be replaced. Like when I worked at Pat and Aaron on 620, it was like, oh, this is this person, Nick Weiss, filling in for Aaron Jacobson. Because heaven forbid you don't say Aaron's name.
Heard about traffic cameras being used in eastern parts of Cuyahoga County.
Now, one Geauga County man wants to see Gates Mills in Hunting Valley remove their speed cameras.
Good luck with that. That's how they're making money.
All right. This is a true story. The first Buc-ee's, of course, opened yesterday down in Huber Heights. It's just outside of Dayton. And one Pennsylvania couple had to be there for the big moment.
For this. Read the news.
sorry.
It's true.
Sherilyn Beatty and Jason Schmidt drove in from Pittsburgh for the grand opening. What Sherilyn didn't know is that they'd be driving home as an engaged couple.
They got engaged at Buc-ee's. Jesus Christ! First of all, what is Ohio? What is the Cleveland area? I know it's not. I know it's Dayton. Why did they get a Buc-ee's before Tampa Bay? What the hell is that?
Yes, Jason proposed popping the question at the brand new Buc-ee's location.
All right, good for them.
A former Akron teacher took a plea today, admitting his guilt in the sexual abuse of 2 teenage students.
Oh man, it's almost like Cleveland's a trashy city.
Fun times in Cleveland again. Still Cleveland. Come on down to Cleveland town, everyone. Under construction since 1868. See our river that catches on fire. It's so polluted that all our fish have AIDS. We see the sun almost 3 times a year. This guy has at least 2 DUIs. Flats look like a Scooby-Doo ghost town. Don't slow down in East Cleveland or you'll die. Our economy's based on LeBron James. Buy a house for the price of a VCR. Our main export is crippling depression.
They used the R word here.
We think this is art. It could be worse though, at least we're not Detroit. We're not Detroit.
To the masses, sports, you know, to keep people from looking at their own lives and realizing how bad they've actually got, you know? I mean, if you couldn't get drunk and paint yourself orange and brown every Sunday, you might realize, I live in Cleveland. How the hell did this happen? You know, did I used to eat babies in a former life, you know? And then you look around your tiny little house that you can't afford because of the mortgage crisis and your horrible little sloppy kids who will have diabetes by the time they're 8 because they live on corn syrup and lies. And then you look at your big bloated mess of a wife as she waddles towards you with her front butt spilling out over the top of her acid wash jeans. And you think, I'm going to go shoot myself, my pregnant 12-year-old daughter, right?
Do you regret anything that you said about Cleveland? Not at all. You like it? You think Cleveland's cool? I mean, I never heard anybody say I'm going to Cleveland on vacation. I mean, what's so good about Cleveland? Cleveland sucks. Cleveland sucks. Cleveland sucks. Cleveland sucks. Cleveland sucks. Cleveland sucks. Cleveland
Listen to me, Randy. It doesn't matter what you look like on the outside, whether you're white or black or Sasquatch even. As long as you follow your dream, no matter how crazy or against the law it is. Except for Sasquatch. If you're Sasquatch, the rules are different.
Forget it, Meatwad. I'm a circus freak. That's all I'll ever be.
Whatever.
Finally, I'm one of those guys who can't wait to get to work in the morning. Like a dairy cow.
Strike to claim it. A strike to claim it. And he got it!
Are you kidding me? That's right. Who do you think you are? I am.
So if there's a few bucks
Have you turned on the TV lately?
No, why?
From Judd Winner, the maker of Gals Gone Wild, comes a little something for the ladies. Sack Flashers.
Awesome! Yeah, all right!
It takes balls to do what they're doing, but these boys have got them and more. They're Sack Flashers.
We love Sack Flashers! Oh, it's a sack attack!
Order now and get Sack Flashers too. Sacks in the city with bonus material. Beach balls. First 100 callers get this free Sack Flashers cold sack. Operators are standing by. You'll be nuts to pass up on this offer. I mean, someone at church or internet night or something. Ooh, like that site where they put them fire poppers up their buttholes. Now that's a good. No, not that specific. But why? That's how I met your great grandpappy. Oh, he loves him a good butthole.
I told you not, never, ever, not, no damn, don't never verbulate that man's name in his house again.
I don't think you said his name. Some of us were a little too busy banging to exchange business cards.
And don't you go Facebook him on the iBox neither. Sheriff says you raised him down hell down at the library.
Yeah, you know I did.
Oh, man.
You go strong or you don't go at all. Whoa, a real live robot. Or is that some kind of cheesy New Year's costume?
Like my shiny metal ass.
It doesn't look so shiny to me.
Shinier than yours, meatbag.
And that is that.
Happy hour.
RyanHockeyRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before. Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day. The semen was so big.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Happy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Yeah, Drizzy, baby. You already know what it is. It's the first time I'm high. It's the first time I smoked in like 3 months. I'm sorry, Mom, I had to do it to him. 40, I see you. Oh, I see you, homie. I stayed late tonight, right? You know what happened when I stay late. Yeah. Boy Wonder. I swear it's like this every single time. Toronto, I got you. I got us. Yeah. I'm a hog, gotta get along with, get on the zone with. When shit be going right, well, I just flip into the wrong shit. The team that I belong to, the artists I put on with. Don't ever ask for nothing, cause them niggas got their own shit. Me and Weezy like a mouthful of hot peppers. Black Ferrari with the red seats, I call it playing checkers. I'm never doing verses, I'm forever giving lectures. If you're trying to meet with money, I'll be happy to connect ya. Life is better than it's ever been. Scheduling $1 million meetings with the president. Someone cut the lights on, where is Thomas Edison? Got a new condo, watch me as I settle in. I deserve an MTV show for me and my people. And if you're trying to zone, I got a whole swish of sweet food. Rappers all liars and they women are deceitful. Adding to they subtract me, I never be an equal. Last place, Drizzy is the nigga in the lead now. Weezy told me just write every single thing you need down. Then he got it for me and I'm happy as can be now. About to start balling like I'm coming off a rebound. Yeah, and I should have the most bragging rights because a nigga spit crack, bag it tight. Hate when rappers say they trying to get their swagger right, cause I done came with more fire than a dragon fight. You pussy ass hater, you should do you. You ain't heard of me, then you should go and get a Blue's Clue. Oops, I mean a red clue. Wayne's here, Sue. Betty felt that like the end of a pool cue. But I ain't banging, I ain't waving no flag. I'm ATF, but they ain't seeing no badge. It's heartbreak Drake, I hate to see him so sad. I could son you, see a little me and your dad. I'm the same yellow boy that used to play up on the grass. He can pocket 20,000 to be anywhere they ask me. Cash like Johnny, banks like Ashley. Burning like a camel light, stupid hoe ash me. But don't ask me shit about me. And know the game really ain't shit without me. She might have to pay me, but I dick her down free. Wanna know if it's the truth, then pull the zipper down the seat. Yeah. I'm gone now. Drizzy, I got us. This is my promise. I'ma bring that barrel to them bitches eyeliners. And what I make up would fuck up your skin. I pick the buck up and buck then buck again. I would buck your friend, then suck up her twin. I put the buck up to him, then buck and buck again. Suck nut, you duck, fuck your unloving kin. Now don't rub it in like Lubriderm on a new tattoo. I had to kick my princess up out my castle. Dad who never had that dude, always had a black too. Even when I was at school, cause bullies aren't bulletproof. Red scarf hoodie too, probably ain't as hood as you. Stupid motherfucker, the only thing in the hood is you. I do everything good as you know, I do everything better. I get paid for every letter, A, B, C, etc. Bet your bone, like a dog, motherfucker, I am gone for your neck in a sec, bring it back like work in the trunk. And my exit coming up, yeah, I am headed to the buck like buck again. Might fly to LA and just fuck Corinne. Nah, fuck Corinne, let's get bucks again. And fucking spend them bucks and then just fuck Corinne. If I told you I'ma do it, I did it. Got my city on my fitty, bout to pop up, let's get it, motherfucker, what you waiting on? It is about a minute past piston, I'm about to get shitty, I'm with it. If money is the it you want me with, and I probably just spit on the chick you won't be with. And I hate a bony bitch, only like I'm only thick, and I own hip hop. If you don't spit, I'm gon' need thick. And I just sold a lot of property to a buyer, and I think his name was kinda like Drake Drizzy Rogers, or Drizzy Drake Rogers. I'm too busy to play father, and when it comes to the game, I'm too willing to play harder, so harder I go. There he go, they chant MVP when I shoot a free throw. CEO, jazz what they do. The haters on their face and in their ass is a shoe. Faster than you, badder than you, radder than you, etc. I told you I get paid by the letter like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z, C, top. Yes, he rock. And me and Drizzy both wrote on Detox. That was just a footnote. How long can he could go? Wondering when he stop, bitch, when the beat stop. So I'ma keep rockin' to the sheet rock. Bend in the heat, I send burn skin. The end. Young Moolah, baby.
Oh, yeah. Let's go. This following segment has been brought to you by Fortify.com. FORTIFUIE.com for the best pre and post workout around. Comes in the form of coconut caramel and fruit punch. However the hell you want to get pumped up before the gym, go to Fortify.com and use promo code Ryan20. Amir Academy of Martial Arts at AmirAcademy.com. 2700 22nd Street North in Edmonton, St. Petersburg. Women's self-defense classes, kids classes, MMA classes, whatever the hell you need. I'll go out there. What'sChasePrinting.com, the best printing company in all the Bay Area. Business cards, posters, yard signs, whatever the hell you need, print it up. I'll go out there. Finally, are you mentally ill like me? If you live in Florida or Maryland, go to counselingoncall.net and there you can sign on. All right, we're going to come back in Happy Hour. Keep this party going.
Hello again. It's your favorite San Francisco DJ, Hammer and Hank. I may look normal, but the truth is, I have a condition known as autism. That's right, it's a condition, not a disease. Fact is, autism can strike anyone, regardless of who they are. People with autism normally have difficulties in verbal and non-verbal communication skills, social interactions, and leisure activities. In a recent study, people with autism are less likely to have a job and more likely to become homeless. I beat the odds by having loving friends and family, having a college education. I have even worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an honored personality for many years. Always remember that people with autism want the same things as you, to be happy and successful. To find out more about autism, please contact your local mental health center or visit autismspeech.org. This is Hammer and Hank, and I appreciate your kindness.
Are you ready? Let's go.
Come on. Lights. Action. Let's go.
See, I've been waiting for oh so long. Hoping and praying that one day I'm gonna make it. No matter what, I keep coming strong. I got my eyes on the prize and I'm gonna take it. I never realized how fortunate we are to be here today. Up on the stage, the lights are on, so let's get it started. I'm here. Got my adrenaline pumping. I wanna be in love. Lights, camera, action. Lights, camera, action. God is screaming and jumping. They wanna be in love. Lights, camera, action. Lights, camera. I made it to the top, and I ain't gonna stop. I'm loving the lights, camera, action. Lights, camera, action. Show them all we got. No, we ain't gonna stop. We're loving the lights, camera, action. Lights, camera, You say you feel how I put it down, but I cannot make it through this without you. Together we keep breaking the ground. I'm gonna do it because you showed me how to. I never realized how fortunate we are to be here today. Up on stage, the lights are on, so let's get it started. Let's get it started. I'm here. Got my adrenaline pumping. I wanna be in love. Lights, camera, action. Lights, camera, action. God
Happy Hour will be right back.
Oh, yeah. Let's go through all the sponsors right now. I never get freaking podcasts that begin their show with like 7 live reads or sponsors. I'm like, who's listening to that? If I were that sponsor, I'd be pissed off. Well, what do I know? A lot. This following segment has been brought to you by Cheeky Mouth Guards at getcheeky.com. When I tell you it's the best way to quit biting on the side of your mouth, I'm a man of my words. Getcheeky.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. Shimmerwood CBD drinks at shimmerwood.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. GetGoodFeels.com for good vibes THC drinks. Go to GetGoodFeels.com and use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. OldGlory.com for the best t-shirts around. Use promo code HOPPE to save 15%. Garden State Distillery Dirty Vodka. GardenStateDistillery.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 15%. Aspire Green Tea Drinks at AspireDrinks.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Afura Coffee. AFUERA Coffee.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. FSDrinks.com. For the best boba around, use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Oh, you're looking for the best beef jerky? BigForkBrands.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. And finally, are you looking for a good energy bar? QuantumSquares.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. All of these are on my website, RyanHoppyRadio.com, RyanHoppe Radio.com. I would hope you know how to spell radio. Or it's in my podcast section. So whenever you listen to Happy Hour like you are right now, in the podcast description is all of that. We're going to come back on Happy Hour. Keep this party going and going. But let's hear from Hammer and Hank, which you can hear the Hammer and Hank Show with Henry Oakes and Ryan Hoppe on Spotify by searching up Hammerin, HAMMERIN Hank Show, and check it out on his podcast feed.
People with autism are often treated like they are different. Believe me, we are. Hi, this is Henry Oakes, but my buddies may have known me as Hammer and Hank. I was labeled as slow when I started school. Come to find out at the age of 12, the doctors decided I was autistic. Now at the age of 48, I have completed an associate's degree in radio broadcasting and worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an on-air personality. So yes, I am different. People with autism have no needs, no different than you. Laugh, love, and learn to get an education and join the workforce. I did it, and so can anyone else with autism. So when you meet someone with autism, don't feel sorry for them. Work with them. Find out for yourself that autism isn't a disease, it's a condition. To find out more about autism, please visit autismspeaks.org. Autism Speaks. It's time to listen.
TikTok, clocks and juke and playing cool breaks. Hoppy's hour almost done. Feels like robbery in banks. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, dropping wisdom through streams. Syndicated sorrow, now it's time to shatter dreams. Oh, the Happy Hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a Wilson rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Phone lines buzzing, but the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. PHX to FM, shoutouts hit the street, but soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Happy Hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Phone lines buzzing, but the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. rooms, EHX to FM. Shout-outs hit the street, but soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the happy hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Oh, life's just so unfair. Tune in every night like clockwork to a show. Now it's time to face the silence like a TV on snow. Riot Hoppe held the mic with humor so divine. The void left in our hearts wider than a canyon line. Empty speakers, silent time but coming to an end like a roller coaster stopping round the river's bend. Hoppe jokes and jabs, these are daily grind. Now silence louder than the thoughts we can't rewind. Oh, the happy hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. The happy hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair.
Happy hour.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
And like that, he's gone.
You probably had Taco Bell before. Whenever we're going outside, we all I smell is poop.
I'll kick you in the nuts and we'll call it a day.
Happy hour is now over.
Happy hour is now over.
Game over.
This concludes our broadcast day. Good night and God bless America.
Doors closing.